All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench.
This is what we have been waiting for. The hype is over.
Off the Bench.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Now, here's Jacob Hester.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Jake, Alondra, Cassie here with you today, and I think Matt Flynn is going to join us. He didn't really come prepared. That's not very QB1 energy. You got two different sets of headphones. Hot mess.
I'd
What do you mean I
buy
didn't
some.
come prepared?
You didn't come prepared. Cassie sat at the microphone. We had a chair for you. You didn't like the chair, so Cassie went and got another chair for you. And then you didn't have your headphones ready to go. Hey, you're a professional now.
I told you.
You have to have
I am not an
headphones.
amateur anymore. I need my chair.
She got you a chair. You know you're going to have to buy, like, actual headphones because you're going to need them. Like, you're going to need your own set.
This is the first time I've
Yeah, I
seen
would
these ones.
recommend.
There was like 5 of them in a pile.
They were?
in there.
And they were all
tangled
tangled.
up. All
Yeah.
tangled up. Got this one though. This
Um,
one I've never seen this one either.
Well, we got in trouble for
Definitely buy your own though.
and don't keep them here. They'll walk away.
Yeah.
It's a write-off.
Yeah. Oh,
For
for
sure,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't keep them here, really?
Yeah. Don't keep them here.
I wouldn't keep them
Things
here.
walk away in radio.
I would have a backpack that you bring to work every day.
Yeah.
And in that backpack, you have your laptop or iPad, whatever it is you use. You have some MyHi, and you keep your headphones in there, and you just bring that backpack every day.
That's a good thought.
Or your fanny
When
pack.
when I was thinking about what to bring, like one of my big concerns I have is not waking up. Not
That's what we're
necessarily
concerned
It's
about.
like,
You have?
when do y'all eat breakfast?
So
I got a good
Jake sometimes will
Yeah.
be like, y'all want some Chick-fil-A?
A lot of times. Yeah.
A little mid-show.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little DoorDash.
Uber, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But
Yeah. We do that.
I don't usually
I
eat
drink my breakfast.
Yeah,
Pretty
same.
often.
Sure.
Same.
Sure.
A lot of coffee. Some
Sure.
daily greens.
Some fasting is involved here.
T-Bob was a faster.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'll
big
usually
breakfast
fast.
guy.
Quest
I
bar.
love-
Get you in a
I
Quest
love a good
bar.
breakfast.
Or like you want like a breakfast.
Yeah, I want omelet station.
Oh
Ooh, I don't know if we can get you an omelet station.
You signed the contract. Did you put that in there for all of us?
Oh Lord, that'd be great. A little hot plate in here.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to happen. You're now full time, but you've also been around this place. You know that ain't going to happen.
I would meal prep.
I was like
Yeah.
legitimately wondering if we got coffee here. Like, that's it.
We have coffee.
Hey, we have coffee
That's
downstairs.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love that.
Shout out Community Coffee.
Also,
Shout out.
Rivers has the little pods in her office that we steal sometimes. Yeah.
Hey,
I do need a different refrigerator situation up here, like so we
Yeah.
can have some drinks and some milk for the coffee, some creamer if you're into that.
Yeah,
a little Fairlife in there, or a protein shake is my favorite. Make it a profit.
So do y'all go? Are y'all always like hot coffee? I'm usually
I
like
do cold.
I'm an iced coffee guy.
Same.
I'm 90% hot.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's not really about like what I like the flavor of, the taste more, what I enjoy more. Like I'm all about getting it down.
Yeah.
Like I'm all about the result of
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not trying to like.
You want the rush ASAP.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like put both my hands on it and stare out the
No,
window or
no.
something like that. I'm trying to ice it down.
Like
and
you're in a
get it
rom
down.
com or something. Yeah.
Well, like one, Mama didn't raise no punk B. I just drink it hot, fast.
Like,
Like, what do you
everyone's like,
think?
That's
everyone-
aggressive.
You think I'm sitting there, two hands on it, listening to Paula Cole?
Yeah,
I don't want to wait.
but you have to sip hot coffee.
I'm
You
not
gotta
doing
be like,
that.
Yeah, you do gotta
You got-
sip it.
when it's cold coffee, you put that straw in there and you just
Yeah,
guzzle.
just
All right, look,
Chug
I got
it.
that.
Get it down.
You
I
can look.
chug a quad espresso
Absolutely.
and I feel great
Let's go.
immediately. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
It can't be that hot though.
I mean,
See, you can drink hot coffee fast.
that wasn't that hot.
That's
There's
hot.
no,
It's gotta be
no
room temp.
chance.
I just poured it
A lot of it fell onto your lap.
a little
though.
bit. Just a little bit. I got headshots. I'm going to have a coffee stain. That's also going to be on brand. And we told them, like, we're wearing hats in the headshots.
Yeah, I mean, they should just come in here and take pictures of us right here.
You know they're
I
going to
don't
give us.
disagree.
They are going to give us hell. Like, hey, how about we do one without the hats?
How about
Okay,
we don't?
put your both hands on your left knee. Tilt your head. Can't wait.
I hope that coffee actually goes down well because I need it right now. I mean, you left me in a bind. June 2nd?
Yeah,
What are we
it's crazy.
doing here? Actually,
Whoa, whoa,
T-Bob
whoa,
left
whoa,
me in a
whoa.
bind.
I left you in a bind.
I mean, you could have signed and said, hey, I'm starting on May the
ASAP.
21st.
He couldn't even be here to announce.
It's true.
We were like, hey, can
That
we
is
get a
true.
video?
How many takes on the video,
How
though?
many- yeah,
How
I
many
was
takes,
wondering
honestly?
this.
You were whispering, and I get why. It was super late.
Oh God.
Were you sharing the room with someone? Like, you were, like, doing, like, a...
I was whispering, really?
It was a soft.
It's like somebody had you
were doing
captive,
ASMR
and you were
or
like...
something. Yeah.
So I was in Arizona at a conference. Okay. So, I was trying to build business, sell some My High.
Yeah.
And so at these conferences, you have to go socialize. So it's like you got to go. So you do the booth thing all day. You're talking like literally all day about your product and the benefits, and you're talking to like current customers and trying to build new ones. But then it's like in the evening, it's
Snooze.
socials, and like you go out. So you're trying to then like just build like personal relationships.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of booze, right?
Yeah.
So, I was like, oh, good Lord. And so I'm on West Coast time at this time of year. And
Oh, yeah.
So I'm
'Cause
2 hours
They don't
back.
take daylight savings, right?
Yeah, they don't take daylight savings there.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm going out and we're doing all the social thing. And it's 1:30 in the morning. And I'm like, oh, poo. I forgot to make the video.
Yeah, well,
and it's 3:30 back
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
So I was like, yeah, didn't really have a voice.
I thought maybe you brought Lacey and the kids, and I'm like, oh, dude, they're in the room. He's having to whisper a little bit.
I had a couple pops, and those, and I could literally hear everything like my neighbors had been doing, like my hotel neighbors had been doing. Not like
really?
I just hear them, right? I could hear when they had the TV
really?
on.
What have they done, Matt?
I mean, they're adults; they can do whatever they want.
True.
Who am I to judge?
I had a situation like that at the Super Bowl a couple years ago in Vegas. I was
man.
like, my God, did they know?
Hey, couple of kids just having fun.
Yeah.
Go for it.
But we appreciate you sending the video in because you forgot to send a quote in for the website.
You did on the press release.
Well, they didn't ask me to do that.
They did.
They certainly did. I'm part of the group text with Moscona where he said, hey, give me a quote 5 days prior.
I don't believe you.
If it makes you feel better, I have proof, but
I did verbally say a lot of quotes in that video.
That is fair. He
Touche.
could have
Those are
taken
literal
something.
quotes.
He could have taken something from the video and put it in the website. Now was Matt being lazy? Moscona.
Some people are
The
asking.
whole Matt deal is
Some
good.
Yeah,
people
this
are
is-
asking.
It's gonna sound like we're name dropping all the time because
Yeah.
we're gonna have to be like Matt Flynn Matt Moscona because nobody's gonna know which one we're talking about.
we'll just
So
say
it's gonna sound very
Moscona.
name droppy.
Would you rather be Matt or would you rather be Flynn?
I'd rather either one. Let's just go with Moscona for him.
Jesus, Switzerland. Give me one.
Do you never make a decision like
Yeah,
ever?
he never, ever.
Oh yeah, those are the kind of takes you can expect on OTV.
Oh,
every
lukewarm?
morning. Oh yeah,
Lukewarm take.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
really a
I mean,
take.
he
we love
played pretty
that.
good. He had some bad plays, but
had some
I mean,
good ones,
like I
too.
can understand.
Playing both sides of the fence. I like it.
Absolutely,
I
got to,
like it.
got to. That means when you actually have a take, it means more.
Yeah. Okay.
Just means more.
SEC.
That's a slogan for something.
SEC. SEC tournament going on right now.
Yeah,
Who's Jay Johnson starting on Friday?
LSU guy.
LSU guy.
You're going to have to know that, and it makes me so happy. On June the
what?
2nd, you're
Guess
going to
what?
have to know that, and it makes me
Guess
so
what?
happy.
I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people that have come to expect something from me, because I'm gonna actually show up on time. I'm gonna know some things
Okay.
about sports. Actually, no, I'm gonna know a lot of things about sports, and it's gonna piss people off because they're not gonna expect that from me. But I am gonna show up on time.
The people are already doubting you.
I get that. I get it.
I get it.
It's
get
fine.
it.
Like, I would doubt me, but
Would it hurt
Well-
your feelings if I told you that at the ballpark this weekend, I was kind of dreading because I'm like, oh my God, everybody's going to be like, oh, the T-ball, I had to have that conversation like over and over and over again.
Sure.
But the conversation never even got there. The conversation was there was a line set, like an actual betting line, on how many days Flynn would make it a week, and the line was firmly set at 3.5.
Was it really?
Yes.
Good.
I think that's a generous line.
I was like, dude, if he gets four weeks, I'm feeling pretty fat and cocky. Hey, 4. That's
all right.
I think Blake Baker has a little, I clipped it. Blake Baker had something to say to you, too.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Also, tell your boy Flynn, like, listen,
Oh,
I
it's
don't know
Bobby.
what's
Oh, this
this
is Bobby.
arbitrary June date. Like, listen, if he wants to get in the game, tell him to get his butt down there and show up when the dating time starts, all right?
Yes. Yeah. We told
Bobby
Bobby,
says you need
he's
to
not
be here
starting
on
until
time.
June 2nd. Bob's like, what?
What?
The hell's going on here?
Like I said, I ain't no amateur, bud. As soon as I get that paycheck, I'm in.
He's serious.
Yeah.
The thing y'all don't know is this man's serious.
No,
All right, look.
I'm here. I'm here.
You
right
are
now.
here.
You are.
here.
Ass is in this
We have
chair.
And I'm
headshots,
proud.
and that's the reason you're here. But I am proud of you. So Bobby's already agreed to my quad box meathead Fridays at 9.
Okay. Love
Me,
that.
you, Bob, but we need you for AJ.
I don't know what his contract.
We
looks
need
like,
you to
man.
He
come
joins
in clutch
Bobby.
here.
Bobby said he joins his show all the time.
Does he?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Well, then I don't see why not.
well, he's your friend, right?
Yeah, he is.
All right. Bob's my friend. They're friends. Quad box meatheads Fridays 9 during football season.
It sounds like it should work. Just send me a little text. Remind me to text him.
Oh my God. Is this
Just kidding. Relax, guys. I
Alondra, is he
swear,
kidding?
I promise. All right.
I don't feel confident.
When I
in this.
signed on the dotted line,
Yeah.
I now feel like I'm part of the team. All right.
Okay.
I'm all
you
in,
are. No,
brother.
You are
I'm
part of
all
the
in.
part of the team.
All right.
You're officially in the group chat.
I'm
Yeah.
officially in the group chat. I am 100% all in. Okay.
On June 2nd.
The over/under should be set at 5.5 per week because I'll probably be here extra time.
No shot.
Mhm.
Okay, so that means
Let's do the show on Saturday.
he just committed to doing game
Let's
day
not.
with Dick Dixon and Hanny
For free.
for free.
Quit. I'm out.
You signed a 1 year or 2 year
Chances?
deal. Yeah.
Oh, kiss and tell.
Is that because you don't know?
He has no
don't know, I
idea
didn't read
how
it.
long. He has no idea
Just
how long
kidding.
he signed
Relax.
on.
I'm a business dude. Of course I read contracts.
Chances
I was
we
actually
get,
a big pain in the ass about the contract.
You should be.
I mean, you
Yeah,
should.
everybody,
Everybody should
yeah.
You want to
Everybody
read?
should
I hadn't
be.
signed mine yet. You want to read mine
Yeah, sure.
and go through mine?
I mean,
You want to rep me?
I never thought, just like when I was playing football, before I actually started my own business, I would read a ton of contracts. I mean, in NFL, you don't read your contract. You just listen to the cliff notes from your agent, right?
Yeah.
Then you do business, and it's like, oh, you get screwed a couple times. You're like, all right,
True.
well, I better start learning
Yeah.
how to do this.
Some of the things that people try to pass too, like when you own a business and you sign deals and different things, no matter what it is, it can be something very simple, like adding a vending machine to your business, and the contract they try to give you is this
yeah.
amateur hour? You
I
signing
know.
that?
They bury that on page 17 on the back.
So what did Moscone try to bury on page 17 in the back?
It was good. Everybody's been really good. Obviously, this was a huge surprise to, everybody, including myself. I think I heard you tell the story too. It's when you first asked me, I was like, hell no. That ain't happening.
I got to give Alondra a lot of credit because she's the one that, okay, so T-Bob told us, he told me right after the Super Bowl, he told Alondra and Tay a couple of weeks after that, and one of the first days you came in on that Wednesday, and Alondra's like, what about Flynn? And after I got done laughing, I'm like, look, we can barely get my guy here on Wednesdays. He's a businessman and a father, as he likes to say. But when I did ask you though, but don't act like you weren't your ears didn't perk up a little bit. First you're like, no, and then you said how much money, and then it kind of just started to spiral from there.
Yep.
And then you got the permission from the boss.
Yeah, I laughed and I said no. And I said, yeah, no, you can't afford me.
You did say that.
And laughingly. Because honestly,
out we
I've never thought about doing this ever. I've always been the super anti media. I'm not part of the media. I come on the radio because I like you and I like to hang out.
I even kind of guilted you 7 years ago when we started doing stuff.
Yeah.
Or however long. I guess it was 7 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I kind of guilted you into doing 6 to 8 once a week.
Yeah.
You did the full show back then.
Yeah. We've done a lot of random things. We did that one podcast for the LSU.
Oh, we did
the
do
LSU
that.
Network,
the
right?
actual LSU official football podcast.
Like, we've done a lot of random things
True.
together.
That sounded weird.
But like, jeez, man.
I mean, we've done a lot of random things together.
How random.
Well, I would say the most random would be
This.
doing this show off the bench.
I'll tell you what, though. Of the surprising things list that you've agreed to do, like hanging with Hester was like number 3 on the list.
Yeah.
This is probably number 2 on the list.
Okay.
Number 1 is getting you to drive up to God's country, Shreveport, Louisiana, and do my football camp multiple times. That's number 1 on the list.
That was a big deal. That's a big
You
drive.
did it twice.
I did it twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once at a high school and then once at D1 up there.
Yeah. Once at Independence Stadium.
First time. Yeah. Okay.
And then once at D1. Yeah.
As Independence Stadium.
Yeah.
That's where they have the bowl game.
They had the bowl game.
No,
Yeah.
that's not no shot.
That's where once the Junior Independence Bowl Sunset Acre Indians, little chubby running back, had 5 TDs against the Lakeshore Tornadoes in the Junior Indy Bowl.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
So an actual collegiate football game gets played there.
Yeah.
They need to.
Hey, you need to stop. You need to shut your mouth right now. We're on in Shreveport. You do not. You have to drive through the City of
this hour.
Dreams to get to Tyler.
I think that that little piece of real estate would make a nice little housing development.
They did knock down the baseball stadium.
Did they?
Fairgrounds Field.
That's fair.
Where the Shreveport Captains used to play.
It's fair.
They lost their
It's
affiliation. They
probably
used to be a
move.
team for the Giants.
Probably a good move for the city.
Well, it was infested with bats.
Is that water park still up there?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's when you know you've hit
How
the
many
City
people
of
do you think
Dreams.
have gotten sick just from dipping their foot in that one of those?
I'm
things?
not saying that I would partake in the lazy
Mm-hmm.
river there, but it's still there.
Well,
It
good
used to
for
be
them.
called Watertown, USA. I'm not sure what it's called now. How many water parks y'all have in Tyler?
Should we do a show from there?
We can do a remote. Okay, so funny enough, this is years ago. I don't know if it's still the case. My old high school, Evangel, used to be tied into a church, First Assembly. They've changed names since then. I don't know what the church is called now. But somehow, in the most Shreveport thing possible, the city owned the water park, and then they gave it to the church.
Oh.
And so I actually think the people who own Evangel still own the water park.
Holy
I
moly.
think.
Good for them. So it's Shreveport Evangel Water Park.
I think so.
Wait, so it kind of blows my mind that the church that the school is associated with wasn't originally Evangel.
No, it's First Assembly of God. Yeah. Now I think it's called Shreveport Community Church.
Okay.
I think.
All right. Shout out. How they pretty good at football still?
I have no idea.
Why?
Why would I know? Is
You're
Tyler?
a sports show dude.
Where'd you go to school? Tyler Lee, they still good?
Tyler Legacy.
Tyler Legacy, I forgot. They changed names. Tyler,
Yeah, they
Legacy.
they win a few games.
Yeah. Oh, how'd they do last year?
I don't live in Texas though, so
I don't live in
Louisiana.
Shreveport.
Maybe we should follow up this fall on our high schools. We should follow them, do a little breakdown of them.
Evangel.
I guarantee. I don't know how they did. They would beat Evangel.
Evangel had it. Yeah, I don't think Evangel's very good. They had an Amazon show though.
Uh-huh.
What's the platform, Alondra? Do you know? It's not Amazon. It's something else that Amazon owns, and it's like a streaming service.
It was
Maybe
like
starts with an F, maybe.
Fubo?
like a little Hard Knocks
No.
situation.
Yes, it was like God in football. I think was the name of.
I actually want to
Straight to
say
the
that
point.
Shreveport does have a good little
Everything.
QB. Good quarterback.
They do.
A good everything.
They do. Peyton Houston, I believe is his name.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the 2027 class, along with a lot of people from Louisiana. There's 3 Louisiana quarterbacks that are going to be top 10 quarterbacks in 2027.
Yeah.
And then you got Nussmeier's brother in Texas. Then you got Phillip Rivers' nephew in Fairhope, Alabama, in the 2027 class as well. Elijah Haven's in that class. You've worked with him. Give your first sports take here on OTB as the new co-host of the show on Elijah Haven.
Freebie, by the way,
Freebie.
is the
Okay.
channel.
What is it?
Freebie.
Freebie.
Yeah, don't dodge.
Freebie.
Yeah, don't dodge the question. Give a sports take.
Gravy
On the
does not
Dunham
sound
quarterback.
It sounds inappropriate.
It does not sound like a show about
God and football.
religious high school football.
No.
What'd you say?
Your take on
Dunham quarterback, Elijah Hayden.
Oh, he's amazing. Da-dun.
great take.
That's the kind of sports takes you can
I
come
like
to
it.
expect.
Okay, now you should have
Riveting.
a take on this.
Of course I do.
Okay, just real quick, 30 seconds. What people can expect
From Elijah Haven.
from Elijah Haven.
I'm trying to think of because I real close to the Dunham program and Elijah and his parents and Neil over there. So I'm trying to see where's the professional line? Like, what do I talk about him? Do I talk about him? I work with him all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know
So
you
you have
do.
great
so that's like you have
insight.
great insight. Like,
Sure.
I'm going to break down. Blake Baker came on the show earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I'm boys with Blake, and but I'm going to break down Blake's defenses.
Yep.
Like, that's
Let me
how
tell
this
you this.
works.
I'll
Like,
tell
you
you
use
this.
your inside sources. You work with him. Wax poetic about him.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the more physically gifted guys I've ever seen at that age. Not that I've worked with a lot or seen a lot.
You've seen a lot of like incoming freshmen.
Yeah,
though.
the first time I ever worked with him, I went over to Dunham. I was like, I'd been talking to Neil. I'm like, hey, I'd love to work with him, blah, blah, blah. And this was after his freshman year at high school. And so I look at him and I get there and he looks like, 6'4", 6'5", whatever, well built. Like he looks like a dude I played with 9 years ago in the NFL. He looks like a grown up. Yeah, 9 years, bud.
Yeah.
He looks like he's just a full-grown man. Like he played in
At this
college.
time, how old was he? Probably.
He was 15.
Yeah.
And so I walk up to him. I'm like, I look at him, and it's visually, it's real quick.
You looked
and
up.
I like.
You look
Yeah,
up
I
to
like-
him because he's taller.
I
Than
dabbed. I did the bro hug with him. I was
Yeah.
like, "What's up, dude? How you doing? You ready to get to work?" And he's like, "Yes, sir. Good to meet you, sir." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're 15.
Yeah.
Good
right.
Lord.
Yeah.
It's like those gifts that you just wish that like you were given." And I started throwing with it. I'm like, "Good Lord, man, this guy has so much potential." And for all the physical gifts he has, like he's a better human, better kid.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Got great parents, and there's just really is the sky's the limit for him. It's hard to ever predict this day and age of college football and all the NIL stuff. Like you never know. Like you hope a kid like him who is going to have the right mentality, who's going to go about things the right way, can sign with a college and stay at that college forever. But you just never know. Like you got to walk into the right situation. You have to walk it. So they got a big decision to make. They're going to have to make the best decision. But I just hope that he goes someplace that he can stick with. The fans can get to know who he is for more than 1 year or 2 years. Right. And man, he is. And this year we've been working. We've been working for about 2 years. And goodness gracious, man, the kid can play. The kid can spin it. We've done some workouts. I think during recruiting season, all these coaches are coming in and looking at it's just he's done some really impressive things. And I kind of put him through what a college kid will do in a pro day. Yeah, and he makes all the throws that any of these top guys coming in that are first rounders going in the pro day. You just got to keep. When you go to high school into college, there's such a huge gap, especially with kids running such sophisticated offenses all over the country. Like you got Nussmeier's brothers probably knows everything about sports, everything about coverages as a 6th, 7th, 8th grader.
Right.
So it's just working with him and making sure mentally he's prepared because physically he's got all the tools.
Yeah, and I know we are really long for a break, but that is something that is certainly different now because these players, these elite players, they've grown up 707s and they've seen coverages. They're not running the triple option at Tyler Lee like somebody I know did it when they got ready. Ooh. Was it triple option? What kind of
no, it wasn't
what
triple
version
option.
of it?
It was certainly run, maybe pass if it's third.
Oh,
long.
so it was like I formation, just run.
Yeah, it was like I formation, split back, stuff like that. Yeah,
okay.
it
so
was
no option element.
No option element.
Yeah.
I ran quite a bit, but it was like a naked bootleg quarterback.
Did you have
draw
those heavy
situation.
ankle braces on?
A couple of quarterback tackle traps. It was sick.
I bet you were good at that.
There's a couple games I threw it 6 times. I don't know how I got recruited. Here? I have no idea. What were they thinking?
I don't know. Maybe they weren't.
All
right.
threat.
We'll come back. More OTB on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
I'm not going to make you do it now. I cannot wait. And I mean, I cannot wait until you got to do live reads.
I would say the only part that I'm actually nervous about.
I know.
For sure.
I know.
No doubt.
Don't worry. We'll ease you in there. CentralPlumbing.org is the website. 24/7, 365 weekend, holiday, game day, emergency service. Doesn't matter what's going on. They'll be there for you. 225-925-8552 is that number. The name is Central Plumbing, but not only in Central. Certainly they can handle you if you are in Central, but the greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. Again, 225-925-8552. Always online at centralplumbing.org. You can see what they can do for you in the remodel game, at your home, at your business. If you want to go tankless with the tankless water heater as well, they can install that for you. Never run out of hot water again. I'm telling you, man, if you've got kids and you get home late, it is the absolute necessity. Centralplumbing.org.
This is Off the Bench.
Pumping and thumping in time, the green light flashes, the flags go up, churning and burning, they yearn for the cup, they deftly maneuver and muscle for rank, fuel burning fast on an empty tank, reckless and wild, they pour through the turns, their prowess is potent and secretly stern, as they speed through the finish, the flags go down.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge right now, because we went long in that first segment. It was more like 2 segments. We're going to play a video. We have not seen said video. It is your favorite brothers here in the video, so we're going to watch it. We'll react to it alongside with you. Here's the video.
Hey, what's up? Homegrown Network here. Guess what? I've been retired. Guess who's recently retired? This guy. So we start playing some golf. I'll play the hole with us. The road to Tahoe. Let's go. Wow. That's new. But it started out right. Okay.
Well, we gotta watch all their shots.
What is happening? Is this all this is?
It? This is what they put out?
This is the most boring.
No background music. Oh, there it is.
There's some background music.
No, I think that was somebody shuffling in the background.
We don't.
Is this all this is?
This is such BS.
Radio audience, this is just Derek Carr and David Carr hitting balls on the golf course. That's all they're doing.
Homegrown network. Right?
Making a couple
Hey, hit my shot too,
Homegrown
bro.
Network.
Hold on real quick.
Nice shot, bro.
That's the only comment they've made this entire video.
Nice shot, bro.
I've been retired.
I've been
He's
retired.
newly retired.
retired.
Oh, my God. Hey,
Road to Tahoe.
What? Like, gosh.
Why did this come out so nice? And mine was spinning sideways like a hat.
Oh my
Can I
God.
make birdie too?
There's no way this is all this video is.
That last comment, they're like, yeah, let's keep that one there. Let's keep that in this video before we post it.
Y'all, he missed a long
Do a
putt.
little bit, yeah.
Like,
How many subscribers do they have? Like,
So it's the sun.
did you see how many subscribers they have?
final score,
Derek
David
Carr,
Carr,
right?
Derek Birdie.
I don't know what that means, but
Wait, that's it? They
That's
put
it?
that out
that's
there as
literally all that
content?
is. Cassie, give us the stats on this video. How many views does this have? Because what?
I don't know about views, but it's got 193 likes.
That's it.
Okay,
Only-
193
and only
likes.
23 comments.
Like, you put out content like that, like, and you think, okay, yeah, we're, 2 former NFL quarterbacks, and you get 193 likes because that was like the least amount of juice video I've ever seen in my life.
Super
Like,
boring.
What?
The audio sucked.
Yeah, like,
when
you
you talk
didn't have
about
any
homegrown,
music. You did. What are we doing?
What are they?
That's why you retired. Thank God you did. But
They got,
23
like-
comments.
They got as much charisma combined as like a pine cone.
that's terrible.
Also,
they're
doesn't his
awful.
shoulder, doesn't he have like a degenerative shoulder? I feel like I can't swing when my shoulder's messed up.
I didn't think so either. Now,
Like, I feel like a lot of people here, not a lot, just me, really kind of try to warn everybody.
no, I was. I mean,
Were you?
you did, but I was fully against this.
It's like, what are you doing?
I
Yes.
was
Remember,
probably
T-Bob was
the
trying
biggest
to
Yeah.
gaslight
Derek Carr
us
hater.
into
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, no. Danny was too when he used to be here.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah.
I thought better of Danny.
Yeah. It's almost
was
like we knew it was
never
going
on
to
the
turn out
Derek Carr
exactly
train.
how it happened.
But Mickey Loomis was like, nah, I've seen enough. Let's resign.
God, it gave him so much money.
That was a terrible video.
Yeah, what do we...
They must have
They just started.
blocked all negative comments because it's only positive comments.
Well, it's only,
Cassie's like, no way.
it's only friends and
because,
family
on
watching.
the last, on the
Clearly.
last
Yeah.
video, all the comments were just
That is
negative.
true. That is true. It did have a bunch of like negative comments on the last one we played, but this one it really is all
Like
positive.
this has been up for 7 days, and there's only 23 positive.
7
what
days
was
and they have,
their-
like, what, 120 something likes?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like this show, this one single show has 91 likes on YouTube, a live show.
No big deal. Because we're awesome.
Well, we're more
Guys, can we get these
dynamic
likes up?
than that.
Can we get these likes up higher than the Carr brothers?
Yes.
Please?
Let's get above, what'd you say it was, Cassie? 100 and what?
193 likes.
And then
All right,
Let's-
let's see. We
let's
need
get to
102
and
more
then let's
likes. Let's
post
see if we
a
can
video
get there.
and says
My
we've been together
God.
for 33 minutes and we got more likes than your stupid golf video.
that was a horrible video.
Like you and I, like I don't play golf. It's just not what I do. I'm a meathead, whatever. I wish there was something else where I could have business deals and, fellowship with friends, maybe put a bench press in the middle of a room and we'll just rep out 225 and that would be like the new way we hang out because I can't play golf, whatever. But I think that the one time I did play golf was typically when you used to have your golf tournament.
Yeah.
And I almost died one golf tournament that I played in with you.
That's no exaggeration.
That's no exaggeration. And I think if we would have had video evidence of that golf cart going down the hill and flipping, that would have been far more dynamic than that was.
For you golf listeners out there, at my tournament, they flipped over a golf cart on the 17th hole at the Bluffs on the downhill. So for all the golfers out there, you know what that hill is.
Yeah.
I think literally a couple of people did pass away on that hill.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And I was not driving.
You weren't driving. And the person driving wasn't like intoxicated
No,
driving.
no,
It
we-
was just, a little
Probably
Little
shouldn't
oof.
have gas-powered golf carts.
little oopsie.
Down that hill.
Oops. Yeah. I don't
God.
know.
I felt bad. Like I felt
R-
bad because the
RIP
person
the
that
Bluffs,
was
I guess.
driving it, like,
RIP.
oh, it's closed.
I don't know the status of it right this second,
really?
but it's been closed.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it because of that hill?
I don't think it was because of that. No lawsuits or
Like
anything.
really, like we like
Just a lot of-
flipped in a long skid, and the person driving, like I actually kind of used him as a flotation device.
You did. You did.
Like, on
You
top
did.
of him.
There's
But we're here.
zero
We are here to tell the story.
charisma points in that video.
No,
like not one single comment throughout every swing. I don't know what made them think that was a great idea to just
When
be like,
did they
"Look at
start
this
this stupid show?
This is what the second video
Is it
they
the
put
second
out.
video?
It's like
They put that
the
car
car
review.
Have you seen that one? The
Yeah, I
car
saw
review.
that
Okay,
one.
so that and
Horrible.
then now
I saw
this.
it.
horrible.
Like,
So
like David,
which one's better?
David Carr is on NFL Network, so like you know how TV works. You
Yeah.
know what you've got to do. You know you got to have like inflections in your voice, and you got to like change some things that you do. Like he should know that.
Well, obviously,
They're both bad.
Derek is very.
He's only
self-unaware.
comfortable-
He's very self-unaware,
yeah.
right? The way he
Right.
presents himself, like I think he thinks a lot of people like him,
Yeah.
but without doing the things you have to do for people to like you.
Right.
Some people do that naturally. Some people have to force themselves to do that. He does not do it naturally. He actually naturally does things that make people not like him around New Orleans.
Yeah.
Maybe there's people that do, but they can't just naturally walk into these stupid videos
No.
and people like it. There's going to have to be a lot of cutting,
Yeah.
editing, reshooting.
You got the money.
Scrimmage.
You got to
Like,
hire somebody to cut this thing.
Y'all are not the one take Carr brothers.
No.
No.
You can't do it.
No.
One take Jake, yes. One take
No
Carr,
doubt.
No.
And maybe they
Horrible.
thought like the editing of following the golf ball with the red line was going to be what put them over the top,
Got them to 200.
but
Likes.
nobody cared about that.
And you
then
know,
you put like a little graphic, birdie and par. Like you got to talk. You got to
Gotta
have
talk.
something. You got to have some
like, all
background
right,
music, something.
Derek, I don't know what's better, the par or the birdie.
Birdie.
the
Birdie
Birdie.
would be better.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like David could have been like, all right, brother Derek,
Yep.
beat me with the birdie.
They're so lame. They're probably not even like, well,
Competing
he
for
beat
real.
me. They're like, oh, well, he combined got -1 on that hole. Not like, oh, you beat me or I beat your ass on that hole.
I know, like, if me and my brothers were playing like a sport
It would
against
get
each
competitive.
other, it wouldn't be as boring as
No.
Yeah, like gamble.
Yeah.
Like $5,
or like
$5 in this hole.
talk some smack.
Or one.
No smack talk.
One super expensive car.
So stupid.
I can't afford it, but he can afford it because he's not other guys. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Get it? Get it, guys?
All right, that's gonna make me
They should
mad.
have Mickey Loomis on that show.
All right, let's go
That'd
to
be
break
terrible.
on that note. More OTV.
Off the bench.
All right, go ahead, Matt. I'm just kidding. All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com.
This is Matt with All-Star Toyota.
Me like cars.
They have cars. 4 wheels. Each.
You're doing great. Keep going. I love it.
Gas powered. Electric powered. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah. Hybrid.
Hybrids. Both. That's 2 of them. Gas or electric.
That's how hybrid works. All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, or renting. Everything is available. Like he said, I mean, they've got it all. Like, if you want a hybrid, they've got that.
Plug it
sedan,
in. Plug and play.
mid-size SUV, full-size SUV, multiple trucks, Sienna minivan. They've got the Sequoia for the full-size SUV. And if you've got summer vacation coming up, which Flynn does because that's what he does, he's a vacationer, you can rent a Toyota today. Per-day rental prices over at All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Welcome back to Off the Bench.
Great song.
I play it a lot, but I love it so much.
I know, I do too. There was, so me and my 2 brothers were at Six Flags over Texas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dallas.
And
Arlington.
you could go in and like, you could do a lip sync deal to like songs,
Yes,
right? And
you
they'd
could.
film it, and you get like the drums and the. So me and my brothers, we did this song back in the day.
Great
Gosh, I was
song.
probably like, what year did this come out? I was probably early
90
middle school. I was
something.
probably like 6th grade, maybe something like that.
Right after college.
And so,
Y'all made that video.
96.
okay, 96. So I was 11. What grade are you in when you're 11? I should know this. I have like a lot of kids.
6th grade?
6?
5th or 6th, one
Yeah.
of the 2. Yeah, I was drummers back there, just
For you, 2nd.
probably. Don't hate that I've got seniority, that I'm a man, I'm 40, and your little ass is still 39.
Your little ass is still 39.
Is that one of the trips you've got coming up?
Yeah.
Well,
So, all right, look, let me just
Yeah, you
preface
need to- you
this
need
by
to go ahead and lay
saying,
it out.
people, this first month's going to be a bad look on me, okay?
It's not going to help your case at all.
I'm coming to work, and then I'm leaving for a week. Then I'm coming to work, then I'm leaving again. And
So you're making 2
nobody
out of
asked
4
me.
weeks, right? 2 out of 4?
I'll be like 2.5.
Okay.
But
so-
nobody asked me to do this
I know.
show before I had this stuff planned. One of them is personal. It is 40-year-old birthday trip.
Yes.
Where are you going?
We're going to Turks and Caicos.
Okay, that's fancy.
Oh, man, can I?
Yeah, let's go.
Who's going? Just you and Lacey, or are you bringing some
Well,
friends?
there's a couple peeps going.
Okay, good. I didn't want to invite myself if it's just you and Lacey.
Yeah, you want to come?
I
Laundry,
don't have.
you have a show?
I don't have a passport.
You don't have a passport?
It expired.
Grow up.
It expired.
I don't
Grow
have a
up,
passport.
Grow up. I've got 5 kids. When's the last time I needed a passport?
I don't have a passport.
Fair.
Yeah, it expired.
I would
it
actually-
expired in 2017.
We just took our
2018.
3 kids out of the country, and I would say, yeah, just don't get one. Just don't get a passport. It's tough. It is tough.
You're saying because it's tough. Yeah, I got you.
Well, it's like one of
but
those
y'all
things-
went to.
We went to
you
Europe. Yeah, we went to Europe.
That's different. Than
it was like
going down like to Turks.
Yeah, it was.
That's a different. That's a big boy trip.
It's a big boy trip. It's like, we got 9, 7, 4-year-olds. So like the point of a parent when they're at that age is just make sure you keep your children alive, right?
Yeah.
Of course, make them have fun, have experiences.
But alive.
But I was like, well, now we just got to make sure they stay alive, like in another country. That seems tough.
It seems impossible.
So like we had a great time and we take some good pictures, some good memories, and they'll remember the pictures.
Right.
But it was hard as hell.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Yeah. I'm glad you did.
Yeah,
Keep them
glad we
alive.
did.
Shout out to the 3 kiddos.
They're thriving.
Yeah.
They are.
I say that we need to next year when it's a little bit, right after baseball, right before football, we need to all go to the Bahamas
Yeah.
and do a live show for a week from the Bahamas.
That'd be legit.
Right.
Yeah.
All we need, like, what do we really need, though, Alondra? Like, what would we need equipment-wise? Like
The
internet?
Comrex,
Yeah.
internet.
Done.
There's phones.
We have everything we need.
So, like, we could take the kids. We can take, obviously the wives, and then Alondra. You can bring whoever. Tay, we'll see if you're allowed. And
Yeah.
he might need to be back here just to keep things in order.
Yeah.
Why,
He's
like,
allowed.
why
would he be allowed? He can't be within 500 feet of children.
Yeah, there's the water park situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, why can't we? Like, why couldn't we do that?
No, I mean, why wouldn't we?
So, like, we're on vacation, kind of, but we're not having to take vacation
Again.
days.
Because we're still
write-off.
doing the show.
Because we're still doing the show.
Yeah.
A write-off.
We could cover like a Bohemian sport.
They're actually, so by Atlantis, there's actually like a soccer pitch, like 100 yards from the entrance of Atlantis.
Yeah.
Whatever they play there that day, we can cover it.
Yeah.
Like, we'd be at the water park by 10:15.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I like this. You don't want to just do it June 2nd?
That's how we start.
That's how we just start.
Do we need? I don't think do you need a passport to get into the Bahamas? I know it's not
Yeah,
owned
you
by
do,
the
actually.
U.S.
You do.
If you go on a cruise, you don't have to.
You used to not have to, but you
Right.
do now.
Yeah. Puerto Rico maybe no because
Yeah, it's a
affiliation,
territory.
Yeah,
So
with
you
the
don't need
US.
one.
Right, but Bahamas, I believe, still United Kingdom.
I have no idea.
That
That would make sense.
Matt, let's see.
I brought that up.
You
I
know
just
who
want
goes
to
to the
apologize to the
Bahamas?
listeners. I'm starting, but my 2 trips I'm taking is in no way representative of my commitment. will
Women's
be here.
basketball plays in the Bahamas
Oh,
all the time.
They do.
We can go cover women's basketball.
That's actually probably the move.
Yeah.
Matt, can you name the 4 countries that make up the United Kingdom?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. United Kingdom would be England, Scotland, Ireland, and Northern Ireland.
You were so close.
Wales.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Wait, isn't Northern Ireland?
Northern
they're not
Ireland,
part-
yes.
Wait, and
yeah,
Ireland's
not.
Got it.
Irish
Wales.
people would not appreciate you putting
Yeah,
them
they
in the
would
United
actually
Kingdom.
hate
So
that.
I have been to Ireland, and they hate
Yeah.
England.
Yeah.
Like I went there with my brother and my dad. It was 4th of July. And they love America. And they had the biggest 4th of July parade I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, celebrating us?
Celebrating us.
Ah.
Because they love us. Because they hate
Hate.
England.
Dude, you said that with such confidence. It's like my party question. I always ask people like, "Hey, what's 4 countries to make up the United Kingdom?" Nobody to this day has ever like first time out of the gates gotten it right. And I thought you were about to do it, but you didn't.
Well, I did.
No, you didn't.
I got there.
You suck.
Hey, guess what I do know now?
The 4 countries that make up the United
Most.
The
Kingdom.
Friday
Of
started.
the SEC head coaches.
When we
Oh.
come back,
I do know the
Matt
starter,
Flynn
Tim.
is going to give us as many of the 16 football coaches out of the Southeastern
Let's
Conference
go.
that he can give you, and we're going to do it right here on OTB to wrap it up.
Off the bench.
You want to talk about Dos Equis and how great it is?
I love Dos Equis.
If you could
Cold
ever do
Dos
a
Equis.
live read, this one is it.
If you go to a bar that has a Dos Equis, sometimes they have that one that regulates it at like 33 degrees, the tap, and you put like a fresh cut lime on it. It is literally the greatest beer that you can have.
And that's not lip service. You told me that during a break.
I didn't even know it was
when
a
the
sponsor.
microphone wasn't. Do you not listening to the show?
I do.
It's been how many weeks,
Well,
Alondra?
I just thought y'all really loved Dos Equis.
At least a month.
At least a month.
At
yeah.
least a month.
They provided the beer for my 40th birthday party, sir.
And
Shout
for those
out.
of y'all who don't know, Dos Equis stands for 2 X's. Because it's so good.
You're gonna finish. You got a minute, bud. You got 10 seconds left.
Oh, well, wait, is that what those hand signals
Yes.
mean? Drink Dos Equis. It's I love it.
Go for
Dos Equis.
Dos.
Welcome back to Off the Bench.
Maybe I don't really wanna know how you got in girls, 'cause I just wanna fly. Lately, did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain?
All right, welcome back in OTB here on a Wednesday morning. Matt Flynn, you once went 7 for 14
Wait, who
naming
is this
SEC
band?
football coaches.
Oasis.
Oasis.
Oasis like a deep track?
live
Never
forever.
play Oasis deep tracks.
Why?
We've been doing a lot of Oasis. Well, I guess any song that's not Wonderwall is probably a deep cut for Oasis. But.
Champagne Supernova is pretty popular.
Yeah, that one is
True.
too.
Those are the only two. All right, sorry.
16 SEC football
He was
coaches.
trying to stall.
He was, definitely.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Alabama, Crimson Tide.
DeBauer.
Are we accepting that?
We'll accept-
DeBauer.
Yeah. Kalen DeBoer? We accepting that? DeBauer?
Yeah, because I feel like he's faking saying it wrong.
Arkansas Razorbacks.
Sam Pittman.
Auburn Tigers.
Hugh Freeze.
Florida Gators.
Billy Napier.
Georgia Bulldogs.
Kirby Smart.
Kentucky Wildcats.
Mark Stoops, a.k.a. Mark Poops.
LSU Tigers.
Bonus points
Brian
for Mark
Kelly.
Hoops.
Thank you, Mark Kelly.
Mississippi State Bulldogs.
I said Mark Kelly after you said Mark Stoops. Brian Kelly. What?
Mississippi
This is a pass. Skip.
Okay. Missouri Tigers.
Eli Drinkwitz.
Oklahoma Sooners.
Brent Venables.
Ole Miss Rebels.
Lane Kiffin.
South Carolina Gamecocks.
The son of the Virginia Tech guy.
What in his name is?
Beamer.
There you go.
Shane Beamer.
Tennessee.
Josh Heupel.
Yeah.
Texas
The hefty
Longhorns.
lefty. Steve Sarkisian.
Hell yeah.
Texas A&M.
Mike Elko.
Vanderbilt.
Feel good about this.
Commodores.
Clark Lee.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
let's go back.
because
Let's
I'm
go back.
serious
Let's go
about this
back.
job.
Let's go back.
Is
Mississippi
Is
State.
it Danny something?
No.
Is it Steve something?
Nope.
No.
He's got like a Chad face.
Yeah. JL's
yeah.
his initials.
John.
You got it.
You got.
No.
Come on. Come on. Nope.
No.
Jerry.
Nope.
No.
Jeff.
Yep.
Yes.
Jeff.
Yes.
Levy.
Let's
go! Woo! Sports guy.
Hey, that was not a bit. He is so proud of himself right now.
Fired
We will
up.
see you the
Let's
same
go.
time, the same place tomorrow. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day.
Off the bench.
I mean, you are so proud right now of yourself.
I'm gonna
so
call
proud
my
it
wife.
should make you talk about
I did it, baby.
Call my wife. Oh, the best part is you're sort of serious.
Oh, yeah.
KTOZBlinds.com. K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Been doing it since 2004.